CompTIA Network plus N10 practice exam. Question 1. In a star topology, what is a major disadvantage? If one computer fails, all computers are affected. If the central hub or switch fails, the entire network goes down. It requires more cabling than a mesh topology. It has high latency due to multiple hops. In a star topology, all devices connect to a central hub or switch. If that central device fails, all connected devices lose network connectivity, creating a single point of failure. Question 2. What is the primary advantage of a mesh topology? Low cost and easy to install. Requires minimal cabling. High redundancy and fault tolerance. Simple to troubleshoot. In a mesh topology, each device connects to every other device, creating multiple redundant paths. If one connection fails, data can still travel through alternative paths, providing high fault tolerance. Question 3. Which layer of the OSI model is responsible for routing data across different networks using IP addresses? Physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer. The network layer, layer 3, handles routing and forwarding of data packets between different networks using logical IP addresses. Routers operate at this layer. Question 4. What is a switch used to forward data to the correct destination port? IP address, domain name, MAC address, port number. A switch maintains a MAC address table that maps device MAC addresses to specific ports. When a frame arrives, the switch reads the destination MAC address and forwards it only to the corresponding port. Question 5. What is the primary function of a router? Connect devices within the same local network. Filter network traffic based on application data. Route data between different networks based on IP addresses. Amplify network signals to extend range. A router forwards data packets between different networks by inspecting the destination IP address and determining the best path. It acts as a gateway between networks. Question 6. What does a firewall do? Increases network speed. Prevents unauthorized access by filtering incoming and outgoing traffic. Assigns IP addresses to devices. Connects wireless devices to a wired network. A firewall examines network traffic based on predefined rules, access control lists, and either allows or blocks it, creating a barrier between trusted internal networks and untrusted external networks like the Internet. Question 7. What is the purpose of a load balancer? Encrypt all network traffic. Distribute network traffic evenly across multiple servers. Block malicious websites. Assign IP addresses dynamically. A load balancer distributes incoming network traffic across multiple backend servers to prevent any single server from becoming overwhelmed, improving performance, availability, and fault tolerance. Question 8. What does QoS, quality of service, do in a network? Encrypts all data transmissions. Prioritizes certain types of traffic to manage bandwidth. Blocks all social media websites. Increases the physical range of Wi-Fi. QoS prioritizes bandwidth for specific applications or devices, ensuring that critical traffic like voice and video conferencing receives higher priority than less time-sensitive traffic like web browsing or file downloads. Question 9. What is a forward proxy server? A server that caches websites to speed up access. A server that acts as an intermediary between clients and the Internet, providing security and anonymity. A server that routes data between different networks. A server that stores backups of network configurations. A forward proxy sits between client devices and the Internet, forwarding requests on behalf of clients. It hides client IP addresses, can block malicious websites, cache content, and log user activity. Question 10. What does NAS stand for and what is its primary function? Network Access Server authenticates users. Network Attached Storage, dedicated file storage accessible over a network. Network Address Security filters IP addresses. Network Application Service runs cloud applications. NAS, Network Attached Storage, is a dedicated storage device connected to a network that provides file-level data access to multiple clients. It is commonly used in homes and small to medium businesses for centralized storage. Question 11. What is a SAN, Storage Area Network? A dedicated high-speed network for block-level data storage. A wireless network for mobile devices. A type of firewall for cloud storage. A backup power supply for servers. A SAN is a dedicated high-speed network that provides block-level access to consolidated storage. It appears to servers as locally attached drives and is typically used in large enterprises for its fault tolerance and performance. Question 12. What is a CDN, Content Delivery Network? A network that blocks malicious content. A network of edge servers that cache website content closer to users to improve load times. A private network for government agencies. A type of wireless mesh network. A CDN uses geographically distributed edge servers, points of presence, to cache website content. When users request content, they connect to the nearest edge server, reducing latency and speeding up website loading. Question 13. What is a hypervisor? A physical server rack. Software that creates and runs virtual machines. A type of network cable. A wireless access point. A hypervisor is software that allows multiple virtual machines, VMs, to run on a single physical host. It allocates and manages shared resources like CPU, RAM, and storage among the VMs. Question 14. What is a VPC, Virtual Private Cloud? A physical data center owned by a company. An isolated private network within a public cloud. A type of VPN connection. A wireless network for guests. A VPC is a logically isolated section of a public cloud, like AWS or Azure, where you can launch resources in a virtual network that you define. It provides greater security and control than shared public cloud resources. Question 15. In the shared responsibility model for IaaS, infrastructure as a service, who is responsible for securing the operating system and applications? The cloud provider. The client/customer. Both equally. Neither. It's unsecured. In IaaS, the cloud provider secures the underlying infrastructure, physical servers, storage, networking. The customer is responsible for everything above that, including the operating system, applications, data, and access controls. Question 16. What port does HTTPS use for secure web traffic? 21, 80, 443, 25. HTTPS, HTTP Secure, uses TCP port 443 for encrypted web traffic. Port 80 is for unencrypted HTTP. Port 21 is FTP, and port 25 is SMTP for email. Question 17. What is the primary difference between TCP and UDP? TCP is faster, UDP is more reliable. TCP is connection-oriented and guarantees delivery. UDP is connectionless and does not guarantee delivery. TCP uses IP addresses. UDP uses MAC addresses. TCP is for video. UDP is for web browsing. TCP establishes a connection before sending data and uses acknowledgements to ensure all packets are received and in order. UDP sends data without establishing a connection and does not guarantee delivery, making it faster but less reliable. Question 18. What is the purpose of IPsec? To assign IP addresses to devices. To secure IP communications by encrypting and authenticating network packets. To route data between autonomous systems. To convert domain names to IP addresses. IPsec, Internet Protocol Security, is a suite of protocols that provides security at the network layer by encrypting and authenticating IP packets, commonly used to create VPNs for secure communication over public networks. Question 19. Which wireless standard operates only in the 5 GHz band? 802.11b, 802.11g, 802.11n, 802.11ac. 802.11ac, Wi-Fi 5, operates exclusively in the 5 GHz band, offering wider channels and less interference than 2.4 GHz. 802.11n can operate in both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands. Question 20. What is the maximum speed of Cat6a twisted pair cable? 100 megabits per second, 1 gigabit per second, 10 gigabits per second, 40 gigabits per second. Cat6a Augmented Category 6 supports speeds up to 10 gigabits per second at a maximum distance of 100 meters. It has improved shielding to reduce crosstalk compared to standard Cat6.